The exciting thing that's happening with these new BrickHeadz is that there's a lot of new pieces on the internals, which is allowing them to do a lot of really kind of funky things. Now, I want to be quiet so that you can hear this. This is one, I don't know if it's a downside for you, but it was weird for me to ever hear something like this out of Lego. But listen to this. You hear that? Wait. This is why that is. These sort of two pieces here on the front, they're actually weird pieces that go all the way inside the internals and just kind of slot in. They're not studded in anywhere. The only way they hold into place is once you put stuff on top of it, then it kind of sandwiches in place. But it's loose in there. It's the only time I've ever heard something like this in Lego. Which I don't know how I feel about that, but the one thing that I do like is that this one and the Groot are handled in such a way that they almost feel like mocks, and a mock is my own creation. That's like Lego builders out there that make their own things out of nothing, kind of like, well, I'll link the video, kind of like the little BrickHead mock that I did of the that character from Guardians of the Galaxy 2. These felt like I was building a mock. There's a lot of weird stuff going on in the internals, and one of them being that weird slotted thing that happens. If you're into Lego, have you ever seen that? From what I understand, this side plate is the same exact one from the New York Comic Con exclusive. So is this little side pauldron, and so is the little dent. There's a lot of chatter online about whether this is better than the actual last year's New York Comic Con exclusive, which I have sealed. But I think they're pretty expensive now. I got it right after the convention, so I got a really good deal on it. It has gone up in price. It's probably doubled what I paid for it. Anyway, back to the Groot, because I kind of skipped that. This internal, this is the first time it's in this color, which is a good thing. I think they have had pink, they've had red, they've had the standard gray, and they've had now this color, which is kind of like a fair skin tone color, which gives me hope that they will do the darker tan in this, which I think is sort of like this color, but it's a little different. You know, because it's good to have that. You can do, it's hard to explain, but you can sort of leave areas exposed on the side if you have something that fits the color that you're doing anyway, whatever. Let me do full rotations of all of these. My two least favorite, the Yoda, you know, very simple, but very weird. This doesn't really work, Lego. I get it, I get what you're trying to do, but it looks weird to me. The eyes are too close, right? You're too close, man. They did the same thing with Rocket. I kind of feel Rocket works a bit better, maybe because of the nose, actually. I've been looking at both of these and I'm like, what's wrong with one and what's off with the other? This doesn't go there, these are just extra pieces. If you have extra pieces in BrickHeadz, here's a tip, add it to the hair. Just these two pieces were extra in white, otherwise it would just be flat back here. I just added that, another little tuft. Why isn't it messy on the back if it's messy on the sides? So I just added that, so if it looks a little different than the one that you got, that's what I did. And that's usually what I do if it's a character with hair and there's extra pieces. I add it to the hair. Give us a little more, you know? Rocket kind of works. The tail is weird, but I mean, how else are they gonna do that? Good thing that we've got those printed parts. You can make a full-size one. Luke, very cool. Love the printing. I mean, he's very simple, but it's very, very cool. And Leia here. She's probably my favorite of the simple ones. And she is very, very simple because her tunic goes all the way down, so her little feet are just 1x2 plates. Groot is my favorite of the bunch. 100%. He's got a little gaming device, so this is teenage Groot. There's a lot of really cool things happening in the build. If you could not get the New York Comic Con exclusive Boba Fett, this might be better. I haven't built that other one, but I've seen it, and it looks a little weird in the front. They're getting better and better because they are adding exclusive pieces. I'm sure that the development of those new pieces are to solve problems in building BrickHeadz, and then obviously it's released to the wider Lego group. So if you didn't get that one, this is a suitable, very suitable replacement. I would even go as far as to say it looks a little better, and it's because of these triangle pieces at the front. Anyway, I just wanted to, you know, new things to my collection. I just wanted to share that with you. It looks like it's gonna rain. So before it starts thundering and lightning here, ooh, spooky. Roll the thing!